Archer has returned. Will he lurk or spam chat this time? Misa, hope you have a great stream. Surely, chat won't troll you.
Ah, the triumphant return from the 9-day hiatus. Like a phoenix rising from the ashes, we emerge stronger, wiser, and ready to conquer the streams once more. Let the chat reignite with chatter, memes, and mischief aplenty.
All right, I'm gonna hope the ads are done. Hello? Meowdy? Hello? It's been a while. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good time zone. Happy Friday. My days. Hello. My days. Yeah, it's Friday, right? I'm not working for like 2 months, so I'm kind of like a retired person where they forget their days. I'm pretty sure it's Friday, yeah. Oh, my days. Yeah, well, come on in, everybody. All right, ad break is gone. Good, good, good. Wow. What? Jeez, what the heck? All right, let me scroll up first. And then I'll see you through at me. Archer, you got first, so welcome on in. You got first, so you get a... I hope you've been well. Hope you've been well, Archer. It's been like 9-10 days, so a lot of stuff could have happened. So I hope those days treated you well. Cool guy, welcome on in. Tell Mystic hi. Hope his carpools are going well, and hope you're doing well as well. Cause it's I haven't seen everybody in like a hot minute. Kieran, welcome on in. Thank you for redeeming your dailies. I appreciate it. I wish, of course, it would be Chief that would bully me. I come back to bullying. Welcome on in, Chief. Happy Friday. Hope you all, the 2 weeks, week and a half has treated y'all well. It has been.
It's Chief.
Yeah.
I've been hide before he bullies you. I mean, welcome on in.
I got back Wednesday evening, and so I was like, I'm not gonna unpack my bags and everything like that till Thursday. And so I was like, I don't want to stream on Thursday, and Thursday's my days off, so Friday's a good day to jump back in. We'll get Friday, Saturday, and yeah, just get back into our schedule. And I'll probably ask chat too, because I do owe you guys a day stream where you guys get to pick like my lunch. So I gotta figure out what day works for you guys. But yeah, hope you guys have been well. Hope weather-wise has been okay. I kind of like got to escape the horrible weather, and then I returned to like horrible weather. I was living it. I was like, this is like, granted it was like in the 80s, but leaving like high 80s, 90s with the heat index more like in the 90s, and then going to dry heat 80s is completely different. Humid heat and dry heat are completely different. Dry heat, it's fine. Like 80s, who cares? But like humid 80s, no. So I was good with that. And there were a few days where it was like cool, where I could wear like a sweater, and that was nice. We've been chilling, nice. Cause like, you know, the world be weird, so you never really know. But yeah, I enjoyed it. And the only thing I like was I walked a lake. Did like 2 laps around with my friends. No bugs. It was fine. I sat outside on a porch, talked on the phone for like 20 minutes. No bugs. I get back to this freaking place. I wait for my ride. So between it, waiting for my ride at the airport, right? And then home, taking my bags out of the trunk of a car and bringing it in, mosquitoes bit me 7 times. 7. I hate those things. I've been scratching for like 2 days nonstop. It's horrible. I hate them. Who can't go to the port? Yeah, exactly. And like if I just go out, like let's say I go out the door, walk and check the mail and come back, I'll usually have 1 bite. But I had 7. I got 1 on my back of my hand, 1 on my wrist, 1 on my arm, like on my bicep, and then 1 on my side, and then like 1 on my neck, 1 on my leg. I'm supposed to be the one taking blood, not other stuff. So yeah, not cool. All the bugs. So I didn't like that. Bugs were, hey Kaiser, welcome on in. Happy Friday. Bugs in my house. And then like yesterday, a relative, like, because you know it cools down around 8. So sometimes they like to take walks, and so like they took a walk, and then when they put their key in the door, a bee stung them on the hand. I'm like, oh my gosh. I know bugs are good for the environment and everything, but I just don't like them. I really don't. They just mess with us too much. I'm just like, can you be in your environment and just leave people alone? You know, they just don't. Mosquitoes. I got bit 7 times by mosquitoes, and I usually react to the itches, so they usually kind of swell and they itch a lot and they're very uncomfortable for me. So yeah, mosquitoes and bees. Yeah. They should, yeah, exactly. They should bugger off. I mean, look, if they're outside, cool. But like, you know, go stay in like the flowers and in the grass and not on like the pavement, which is where they got me. So yeah. Mosquitoes are, yeah, they're very much jerks. Female ones are always a pain because, okay, well then it was all the good, all I attracted all the ladies and they all bit me, all 7 of them. At least 7, I can't tell, it could be more, but I think I'm just itching all over to the point I don't even know how many. I know, I didn't kill any of them though. I didn't even know they bit me. Bees are fine as long as they stay away from me. And I usually move away from them. I don't really do anything with bees, but run away from them or like move away from them. I don't hate them. I just wish they would just, you know, stay on the flowers and, you know, get the nectar and the pollen and not sting me. That's all. I haven't been stung though since I was a kid. That's probably because I panic. I panic and I run away from bees. So yeah. I'm pretty sure they are, and so they haven't bothered me, but I'm always just like freaked out by them. The ladies drink and need your blood for, no. I'm a vampire, you're not supposed to take my blood. Tell that to the mosquitoes. They know how to play. I mean, like the bumblebees are kind of cute, because, I don't know. I do think bumblebees are cute. Wasps and stuff, no. Honeybees, I'm just more like, just like, you chill over there and I'll chill over here and we're fine. Mosquitoes, I don't like them and I don't care. Yeah, but anyways, bugs. They're just flying things. They seem, oh yeah, when they fly around and then like you hear it. I hate that too. So I end up same cool guy. Every time I hear like the zzz, I'm like swatting around my head because I just don't know what it is and my mind goes to mosquito. Could be a fly, it could be anything. I just don't. I don't like it. I don't like it. Especially in the house. Outside, I kind of get it. Inside, no, that's my domain and I should have peace. I'd love to give a beehive one day. Free honey. You know, yeah, I see a lot of beekeeper videos and it seems fine, like in terms of the people interacting with the bees in that way. They just need their the equipment on, but they seem chill in that capacity. It's just the random ones that, like, you know, might sting you. Hey Barkle, how's it been? Happy Friday. Do I watch anime? I haven't in a while. I do need to do an anime night on Discord. But if it's more than like 2 years old, yeah. I already know you watch Madoka Magica, because I saw you complain in Mystic's chat. So I already know. I do watch Magical Girls. I didn't really get into Madoka though. Maybe because I had heard it was like, you know, kind of messed up, but yeah, that was one. I like the cutesy one. Where it's just like, oh, Ryuokamon and, you know, it's just monster of the day, transform, and cutesy. Because they panic, sting, then realize I fucked. That's true, because they do kind of... Don't they die if they sting you too? Because they have to, like... It kind of takes out their organs, or at least some bees. We all panic about that. You cried. I am sorry, Barkle. I'm sorry that the anime got to you that way, but that makes good anime though. I feel like the ones that make you feel something, they wrote something very good. Barkle asking the anime girl with the Sailor Moon show. Exactly. Speaking of which, I have a lot of stuff to like just show, so we're gonna do Handcam today. it's a mix of stuff. So it's gonna just be like foods, a lot of foods, and random trinkets, and then some anime stuff. So I figured we'd do that while yapping. All these do that, if I remember, is the stinger is barbed, so when it's in, and they try to fly off, and oh yeah, that's what it is. They rip out their organs, so they fly away to perish. No. Sparkle walked. I was simping over Mystic's hands. Yeah, Mystic's doing a Handcam stream, and I saw my card, my waifu wears card. He unboxed a pack with mine in there, so that was really cool. Cause it's so expensive with the freaking shipping now. Cause I wanted to buy, cause they restocked the box of waifu wear cards, but shipping is so expensive on top of the box. Oh no, why? No, anyways. So I haven't bought it myself. I was hoping they would do structured decks, which they are, but they're not doing dark. Leave me alone! They're not doing dark. And my card is dark because it would be more affordable if I get a structured deck and more likely for me to get lots of cards of me, but they're not doing dark, so that sucks. So yeah, I'm just a bat. I'm a nice bat. Bats eat bugs, you know. Anime that made me cry it 4 times in 14 episodes. To Your Turn. Oh yeah, that was a good one. To Your Eternity. Didn't finish it because I couldn't handle it anymore. Yeah, that one's a pretty rough one. It's a good one though. I like Mystic's idea, because actually, if you guys didn't know, well, anyways, Mystic's idea is that, like, if you own a card and you can, like, you open your own packs, like, you could sign your card and like, give it away and send it to people, that would be cool. I would love to do that, but they need to do dark structured decks first, so that I could get lots of cards of myself and be able to do that. So, yeah. I'll wait on that. I think they just have Heaven and Earth. Heaven, Earth. I don't remember what the other 2 were, but it wasn't dark. So yeah. Bats are federally protected, guys. You can't do anything to me. Let me go over here. I mean, I like the idea, and I would love to do that too. Because to be honest, at this point, it's like, you know what? I could just go to like a post office that's just not near my house. Who cares if you know what state I live in, and send it? But the problem is getting the card.
Federally protected my ass. I got beef with that purple vermin.
Wow, I didn't do anything. But I love the idea and I would like to do it, but I have to get a hold of the cards. And I feel like getting their booster box, it's really expensive with the shipping. There's no guarantee how many cards I would get of myself. If they had a dark structure deck, highly likely I would get multiples. So I kind of feel like I just have to wait it out and hope they do a dark structure deck. Then I could do that. Because I don't know how many copies I would get of myself, and I would want to keep one for myself. But I like the idea. But if you guys are interested, let me see if I have it. Is it this one? There you go. They have them there. You can buy the, I think they restocked the card, so you can buy them there. I think if you just do the code, it takes you to there. Anyways, let me get this thing going. That's too black. There we go. There you go. Hey, look. Look. It's my mouse, my desk mat. It's me. This is on Uwa Market. It's up there. You see it? Up, right. Wait, there. Where it says merch. You want a desk mat? That's what it looks like. It's very nice. And I have a poster of the same picture. I have that one on the wall. Isn't it cute? Yeah, look. It's always going to be purple and black, usually most of the time. And yeah. So
ravioli, spend all your money on the Missinoli.
Yeah, so we have this. So it's this one. There's a poster. That's the same one. And then there's a shirt. Yeah, there's a number of stuff there. I don't know when it goes out of stock. Like, I don't know how long Uwu sells the stuff, but there was three drops. Yeah. So if you're interested. Anyways, let me pull out some stuff. All right. Ironically, the Japanese bookstore and the Japanese grocery, their selection of anime stuff was not a lot. Normally I buy a ton of like keychains, so I love keychains. They didn't have as many. They didn't have Sailor Moon anymore. I didn't see any Sailor Moon keychains, figures, nothing. I love Demon Slayer. They didn't have Demon Slayer. I didn't really see much of Jujutsu Kaisen. I didn't see much of Chainsaw Man. I didn't see much of Fate. So I was kind of disappointed. And then if I did see them, they were like $15 to $20. And I was like, I'm not paying $20 for a keychain. But Daiso, which is like a Japanese dollar store, those stuff is like, you can go up to $5 to $7. They had a decent selection. So it wasn't all for naught. So all of this stuff here was from Daiso. Let me see if I can find. Yeah, this is Daiso. Is there any other one that was from Daiso? Yeah, I think it was those. So these ones come from the Japanese dollar store. Because I was mad. I was like, really? I'm not gonna have much to show. And then they had these. So this is a sticker, Jujutsu Kaisen sticker. This is a clear folder. And then there were a couple of ReZero. They pretty much had, I want to say they had Jujutsu Kaisen, ReZero, and I think Haikyuu. They only had a couple. They didn't have a lot. Actually, I don't even think I saw a free run when I think about it. Like, there just were a lot of series. I didn't really see a lot of keychains or merch. So I was really disappointed. I was disappointed this time. I was like, I don't know if it's the tariffs or whatever, but for some reason it was less selection, less inventory, and more expensive. So I'm gonna open these. This is a acrylic stand of ReZero. Yeah, it's pretty sad. Cause like every year I've gone, I could get Sailor Moon, I could get Fate, I could get like older anime stuff, and this time it was like, nope. It was like a bunch of Kirby stuff. It's like, why Kirby? Yeah. Okay, so let's see what we got here.
No Saber or Usagi. This is chat's 13th
I know, right?
reason.
Because, and then usually Sailor Moon was next to Fate. So like it would be like Sailor Moon, and then like a shelf over would be like Fate, and they'd have their own little shelf of stuff. I was looking all around, I didn't see it. I was like, what happened? Alright, it's Beatrice. I don't know if you can see it. Beatrice. We got the little small one, so I would have preferred any of the other ones, but we got Beatrice, so that's fine. That's fine. It's still cute. The only thing I don't see, these are gacha as well. You know, these are basically real life gacha, and that's the thing, right? It's like, unless you buy like a bunch of them, you get what you get. This one is, I think it's a keychain. And they're not cheap, so it's not like you can be like, well, I want, you know, all these characters, so I'm gonna buy like 5. Like, they're not that cheap. Alright, we got Ram, which is fine. I'll take Ram. So we got Ram. Acrylic keychain. Actually has a film over it, which I like because that keeps it safe from scratches. She has Angie face. Let's see that. I like to hang them. I have like a little thing that I hang them on, so that's pretty cool. George, that's cool. I'll take that. Their Alright. Jujutsu Kaisen! I was reading the manga while I was traveling, so this is cool. I'm at the part where Gojo's fighting, yeah. Where Gojo got out of his cage thing and they're fighting. Okay. We got Maki. I don't mind Maki. That's like a little, really tiny... Ah!
Dynamian,
Thank
37
you.
months of loyalty,
37
dedication,
months? You mean
and
37
roaring out of
years?
cages. Quite the
Out of my
spectacle. Your wild
cage.
spirit
Yeah.
and boundless energy light up the
What
chat
are we
like
doing
no
now?
other. Let's unleash the Dynal roar and shake things up in here.
Yeah, shake it. I've missed streams because I think you went on vacation and then I went on a trip right after. But this is cute. Like a little tiny boulder with Maki. That's cute. Oh, that's cute. Back. I like it. You're doing good. Great. Hope your trip to Germany went well. Oh no, what happened? I'm scared to ask why Din was in the cage.
Easily scared.
I know
just
Din
like to
went on to a
pretend
trip to
that's
Germany.
not the case.
I don't know if that's what he means. Uh-oh, I ripped something. Yay! Oh, a Sukuna. I got a Sukuna sticker. At first I saw the hair and I thought it was Yuji, but it's Sukuna. It's got a little drink. It's actually kind of cute. Not bad. Oh, okay. So you could have got Yuji the same, but they gave me Sukuna. Oh, so it's actually we got the random one. That's cool. We got the random one. I'll take that. Sukuna was the random one. No wild animals allowed in Germany? No. I went to the German cafe like twice to have lunch. I did post them on Twitter. I went back to visit my parents in Washington State. So the easiest to just say Seattle, because most people would be like, "Oh, I know Seattle." It's south of Seattle. But yeah, I always go every summer to visit them. And they have, if you go up to Seattle, they have like a Japantown. So I usually go up there and buy a bunch of anime stuff and Japanese stuff. And then people think I went to Japan. Or if I post a German bakery, they'll be like, "Oh, you went to Germany?" It's like, no. It's just, there's variety in there. That's all. Hey, DK, welcome on in. Happy Friday. Hello. It's been a while. Hope you've been well. Let's see what else we got. Alright. I got this cute, look at this notebook. Nyanko Party. That's so cute. I had to get it. I love notebooks because I can... Don't they look good? Yeah, I did them myself. I was trying to do the tips and it actually worked out. Yeah. See. I use a lot of notebooks at work, so I like to have cute ones. So this is really cute. And what's funny is when you go there, it's always in yen. It's not in dollars, it says yen. That's cute. I wonder what it looks like on the inside. Death Notebook? No. Okay, not bad. Oh, look. That's cute. Okay. This is adorable. I'm gonna put these. No. Camera, don't you dare fall. Alright. I got this at, this one I actually got at Hot Topic. I got a Hatsune Miku like plushie, but it's cinnamon roll. So it's like cinnamon roll slash Hatsune Miku, and it was at Hot Topic. Yeah, the notebook, yeah. Because it's from the Japanese dollar store, most stuff is usually around like $2-3. Yeah, so let's see. So maybe if you go to your local Hot Topic, you can find this too. See on the side here, you can get different ones. Some of them are cinnamon rolls, some of them are Miku, and some of them are both. That's Miku, yeah. It is, it's Miku and cinnamon roll. Let's see what we got. Oh, look, we got the cosplay Miku. Let's see if I can get it out. Oh, it's a little bean. It's a little beanie. Look, it's Miku dressed as Cinnamon Roll. That's cute. And it's a keychain. I might put this on my work bag. It's cute. That's adorable. I like it. So there were 3 that were just Miku. There was 2 that were Cinnamon Roll, and then there was this one last one that I got that was both. I think that's actually pretty good. Hey, Ninja, welcome on in. My theory is that the stuff that you actually want has been taken by scalpers. Not really. So far, no. A lot of times I don't actually have a specific one I want. Only, like, can I get these characters?
Gyeong, God, I love Miku.
So for me, I was just, honestly, any of these would have been fine. I think this is a pretty good setup because you have 3 Miku, so if you like Miku, cool. Then there's 2 Cinnamon Rolls, so if you like Cinnamon Roll, cool. And then, if you like both, there's that one. Throw that away. That's pretty cute. I think that's adorable. See if I can set it. I don't know if I can set it to where you can see. There you go. Let me see. The ones that were from these were the one from, so these are from the actual bookstore, Japanese bookstore. Yeah. Were these. So I was able to, unfortunately, I don't know if you could tell by the price here, but we're looking at $16 for keychains. They didn't really have the series I like. Have a good lurk. But I did find a lot of Hololive stuff. So I got Hololive, but they only had Hololive JP. So Hololive, this one is just straightforward. And look at it, it's like $10 for just one small notepad. But it's Marine Central, Captain Marine. Yeah, but yeah, it's expensive. So I was like, that's cute. I could use it for work. So like, if I can use it practically for work, I will buy it. I got one Spy Family again. A little bit cheaper at $14, but I think the average was $16 for keychains. This was a rare, like one of the rare finds. I was 14. Even 14 is still expensive. I don't remember how much this one was. I think this one might have been 20. It's a Pokemon Bonsai. So it has different figurines that you could get. Yeah, there's like different... Yeah. Yeah, like this one is like... This is kind of what it used to be way back when I like moved here and would go back and visit. $10 to $12 for keychains and everything was pretty regular. But now, cheap ones are 14 and average I want to say is 16, and I did see some like anime ones that were like this. Cause I saw one literally like this, but it was Jujutsu Kaisen. I was like, oh, I want to get that. $20. $20. Like at that point, you might as well just buy a full-on plushie and actually pick which one you want, and not get a blind box for $20. I don't know. Oh, it is what it is though. All right, let me see if I can open. There's a lot of tape on it. All right, this one. Hey, Leona, how you been? I don't know a lot of the JP ones.
Knock.
Thank you.
Knock.
Hope you've been well.
Leona's here. Give her roses and hugs.
Oh, okay. Didn't she? Is this the one that? This might have been the one that. I think she's. Oh no. I think she's the one that. She graduated, right? I want to say she did. Yeah, she graduated. I have a graduated VTuber. Yeah, she did. Aqua. Was Aqua? Minato Aqua? Yeah, this is Aqua. She graduated. Big chilling, nice. Let's see. How do we get this? Let me see if I can figure out. I don't know. I'll figure out how to get her to go. But yeah, she's the one that graduated. Okay. Then we have Spy Family. I guess they don't. I don't know. I guess you could still sell. Oh, it's cute. We got Anya. And it's like kind of like a party golden one. That's cute. I love it. So cute. It is heckin' cute. That's actually a win. Let me see. There's Anya, there's Lloyd.
And John,
It doesn't really
32
say. Hey,
months
John.
of sticking around. That's some serious commitment.
32
The
months.
mention
Oh my
of Anya
gosh.
in your message adds a touch of mystery
Yeah,
and
John
intrigue.
will like that one.
What
Anya.
tales and adventures await us in this
Cute.
chat land
Look at
today?
her, she's
Let's
so cute.
uncover the secrets
It's
together.
kind of holographic too. That's adorable. That was the cheapest one. Where's your so because these keychains are basically blind boxes.
John the Super Saiyan 3 is now
we
level
love Anya.
303.
Because they're basically gotchas, it's a random one. So when you open it, you don't know what you're getting until you open it. And because they're not cheap, that one that you just saw, this one was what was it? Like 13, 14 bucks? I'm not going to buy more than one. I'm just going to pray I get a character I like. Because at that price, it's just not worth it. Yeah. And this one, this Hololive one was 16 bucks. I'm not getting more than one. 16 bucks. Yeah. Here we got Pokemon Bonsai. Lisa's the only person I know spending 300. I didn't. No, actually didn't. So, unfortunately, like I was telling Chad earlier, they didn't have this. So for Kinokuniya, I bought this. So $10. This one, which was 16. This one was 15. And then I got the Pokemon one, which I think was like 15. That was it from Kinokuniya and Uwajimaya. I did not spend 300 because they didn't have Sailor Moon, they didn't have Demon Slayer, they didn't have Fate, they didn't really have much Chainsaw Man or Jujutsu Kaisen. That was like not 20 bucks. So literally this is all I got. 1, 2, 3, 4 items. That's it. So I didn't spend 300. No. The prices went up and the selection went down. Ironically, no. It was like such a small section for Demon Slayer upstairs in Kinokuniya. It was like the top shelf, and then it was mostly like books. So there weren't any like keychains, so there wasn't anything. Because I love keychains. The thing I love most to collect are these, because I have like this wire shelf where I can hang them on the different parts of the shelf. So I hang them there, and then I also just put them on my bags. So to me, they're useful. Things like these are useful because I can use them at work as sticky notes. And I do like acrylic stands too, but they didn't have any of those for Demon Slayer at all. So I don't know if it's just not popular anymore. But also didn't see popular stuff like Freerin. I don't think I saw anything. Yeah, I was pretty disappointed in the, very slim pickings. It's very disappointing. There was a lot of like Kirby for some reason. There was a lot of Kirby. There was a lot of Studio Ghibli. Spy Family was okay could add more, but it wasn't as much as it would have. There was My Hero Academia, and there's a bunch of stuff I didn't really know. I was like, okay, I'm out of here. You'll go? Nice. Hopefully you'll find a better selection, because yeah. All right, let's see what kind of Pokemon we got here. Bonsai. Ooh, oh, nice. It's Articuno. We got a legendary. I'll take that. We got a legendary Pokemon for the bonsai. If they can open it. I ordered them things through yeah. Acrylic stand of Hanako-kun. Yeah, order them through Amazon, because that's after I left the store, I was like, I should have just ordered stuff from Amazon because the selection was bad. So yeah, Amazon's not bad. And a lot of like official companies at this point are on Amazon, so you can get official stuff. Okay. Oh, it's a snowy bonsai. That's even, okay, that's very fitting. Between shipping costs, scalpers, limited stock, and in-person convention exclusive merch, that's why I prefer to commission artists. But for like this kind of stuff, I didn't know you could commission them for this. These are just official, like, all right, let's see. I think Articuno goes here. See if we can get Articuno on the tree. Oh, that's really cool. Look. So it's like a bonsai tree with snow. And then on the tree branch is Articuno. I think that's really cool. So it sits up like this. But for your angle, it'll be like that. That's really cool. I am happy with Articuno. Actually, I don't think scalping is an issue with these things because of the price. I don't think that's what it is. I think it was just inventory. Let me see if there was one. I think Cerebi would have been a nice one too. Oh, I would have liked Greninja. Greninja would have been cool. Pikachu is always cool. Oh, and Vulpix. Okay, honestly, that's pretty cool. I think there's issue with scalpers with these things. It's the limited stock. I don't know. I thought this was funny. It's a cat called Why Am I Sushi? It was overpriced because it was at the airport, but I was like, this is just hilarious. A cat crying, and it's called Nekosushi. So it's basically cats as sushi. I don't know. I thought that was funny, so I was like, I'm gonna buy it. Cause yeah, why would a cat be sushi? Alright, I'm opening it. Let's see. Oh, it's a keychain. Okay. Let's see. I don't know what kind of sushi this is supposed to. Let's go like cucumbers on it. I don't eat sushi, but this is kind of cute. Maybe this is supposed to be egg and cucumber. Cat sitting on rice. Lol. Let me see. I don't. Oh, it's wasabi. Okay. So this is a wasabi sushi. It came back since Mystic Time. Sounds about right. They are awesome. You can get those cat sushi vending machines in Japan. Really? This was it was just at the airport. I saw it and I was like, you know what? Why not? Why not get cat sushi? These are the no, this is for my friend. Oops. I don't want to open that. These I got gotcha. So in the grocery store, Ujimaya, they actually have a gashapon. They have gashapon, bunch of gashapon. You buy the coins and then you can just gashapon. Unfortunately, same thing. They didn't have a good selection of the kind of stuff I wanted, so I only got 2. Twitch ads. Ugh. But before I open it, I got some like cinnamon roll socks. That's cute. Cinnamon roll socks. Alright. So let's open these guys. I don't even remember what they were. Let's see. How do I open this? There we go. Oh, it's that time I was reincarnated as a slime, I think. Yep. Oh, perfect. I got Rimuru. I'm not complaining. That's cute. It's a rubber keychain. It's Rimuru with the slime. Rimuru. Cute. And it's a rubber. Let's see what were the options. Okay, so they had quite a bit of options. They had a lot of characters. But actually like Rimuru, so that turned out perfect. I don't know what this one is, so we'll see. Odd break. I haven't watched in a hot minute either, but I just like what I like. This is Tokyo Revengers. Oh, nice. Nice. This is Tokyo Revengers. Mikey! We got Mikey. Normally my gacha luck on these is horrible. Always get the characters I hate. Or they'll have the bad guy there, and I'm like, why did I get a Titan? That's happened before. I get an Attack on Titan gashapon thing, and then I get a Titan. So getting Mikey's actually pretty nice. Let's see if we can get all the pieces out. So I don't throw it away on accident. I should've used some scissors. Alright, have all the pieces here. Mikey. This goes in your head, sorry. And this... Wait. Why does this not look like it goes in there? I don't know, it doesn't go in there, but it's Mikey! It's so cute. Hey Mystic, thank you for the raid. How was the rest of your unboxing? Get some cool stuff? Oh my gosh, you get some cool stuff? Share out.
Mystic Blue Gamer, 23 months of cozy vibes and comfort in the chat. A true veteran of relaxation.
It's got a follow
Your presence
goal.
adds a sense of tranquility and warmth to our digital realm. Let's kick back, relax, and enjoy the comfy atmosphere together.
Welcome. You got nice. Yeah, I saw you got a lot of cool cards. Especially the Pokemon ones. Lots of shinies. We're also unboxing too. Ow! Thank you for the follow. Welcome on any nice. I got a Pokemon thing here. I got a bonsai tree, and I ended up getting Articuno, which was pretty cool. And it's a snowy bonsai tree, so that's pretty cool. I'm gonna decorate with Articuno. 10 me. I was telling chat, like, I need them to have a dark structure deck so I can get a bunch of cards so I can sign them like Mystic's idea and be able to like give them away too, but I don't have any. And it's so expensive. And I hope they release a dark structure deck and then I can do that too. The hearts. I use my teeth. No, I'm using did you really get 10? Oh, I don't know if you guys like K-pop, but I found Les Seraphim. Basically, it's a card and I think a candy. I don't see a lot of K-pop stuff in the Japanese store, so I was like, oh, that's cool. So yeah. And Seraph, yeah, they have really good music, so I was like, I'm picking one up. It's gotcha. Let's see. We got Chaewon. Got Kim Chaewon. We got her card. We're crazy. That's pretty cool. K-pop card. And I think there's candy in here? Yeah, there's candies. Actually, two. Probably cookies. Chocoretto. Yeah, I'm thinking these are chocolate bars. Chocolate cookies. Goodbye again, Barkle. Enjoy your lurk. Never heard any recommendations. Their music is good. I mean, if you like K-pop girl groups, just do a Spotify or do a YouTube playlist. I listen to the music when it pops up on a playlist, and their music is pretty good. I like it. It's like they're kind of the sister group to oh gosh, what's the one that had to go away? I mean, dude, I think they're good. I don't really listen to a lot of. So, Seraphim. I don't remember their. Let me see. Actually, I can probably. I'm not streaming on YouTube, so hold on. Let's. Seraphim. Here we go. Let's see if we can play some music. Crazy is their new one. I'm trying to think if I. This is a Seraphim. Let's see. Trying to see if I can find one that I remember. Okay, apparently I have a lot of songs. I don't. Different, hot, come over. Kim Chaewon. There's a bunch of this. Perfect night. I don't remember. Let's try easy. Let me see. I'm gonna play some. I'll play some Seraphim. Did you know their name is an anagram for I'm fearless? Is it? Oh, you're right. I see it now. I'm fearless. I did not know that. I finally got some Kit Kats. So these are orange Kit Kats. You got 4 really? Which ones? Because they didn't let us sign, unfortunately. Oh, they're so small. Look at this. Tiny. 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 I'm gonna eat it. Citrus chocolate, yeah. Oh, they're really small. They're really small. Right. It kind of melted. That's okay. The citrus is strong on this one. It's not bad. But if you don't like citrus and chocolate, you won't like it. Yeah, it's bite size. Ultra Caius and 3 of the Mia. Oh, okay. I don't know Caius, but I know Mia. I just wish we had an opportunity to sign our own cards. That would have been cool. But we were not. So, if I ever get my own cards, I will try to sign them. But for now, yeah. Alright. The rest of this is like snack stuff. Kind of funny. Alright, hold on. Oh my, you did? What the hell? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh wow. Was that from one box or was that from more than one box? Because I'm like trying to convince myself to buy a box even though it's so expensive. Because I'm just like, I'll buy it and I'll only get one of me. But if that's how many, one jumbo box, do they still, let me see, hold on. This is remixed. I'm gonna do. There's a lot of different versions of stuff, so I don't. Let's see. Let me click on this link here. Teach CG. Oh, they don't have a jumbo box. That's why I didn't, because they only have the booster box. They only have the booster box, which is $83. I mean, do you know how many packs were in the jumbo? This one has 12 packs. 12 packs of 10 cards. Oh, okay. So it's double, okay. See, I'm still on the fence because let me see. So it's $83 and then it's $20 shipping. So it takes it to $102 and that's half the packs. I'm still on the fence on that one. It's expensive. Oh yeah, I got this. It's Squid Game. I don't know what it is. It's some type of Squid Game snack, I guess. This is like the little cards that they throw. Kind of like those. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I guess it says jelly. If you want, I could send you one. Oh. Probably called dibs. I don't blame Kyla. No, you gotta keep ones for yourself. I can buy a couple of copies from you. How about that? I'm gonna try to open this. Cards they're not cheap to get. I just don't want to pay $100 and something. I gotta wait till they have a structured deck of dark. I don't know when they'll have that. I'm trying to open it. Alright, what is this? Open. Okay, that's interesting packaging. You have 9? Yeah, make sure you keep like as many as you want. I'll buy the ones that you don't want. I'll send you money on the coffee. Yeah, we can set that up. I feel like I'm not gonna receive it until they do a dark structure deck. Okay, these are gummies. I can feel it. It's gummies. Yes, color. Cutlet. So the trip was alright. Without going into too much detail, I was visiting my parents. A couple of months ago, my mom was hospitalized, and I really wanted to kind of see her condition, and it's not that great. So I was just trying to be as helpful as I could while I was there. Like, it's not terrible, but it's not good. So it was a little bit stressful on that end. But like the chill parts were nice, and then when I did spend time with them, it was nice because I took them out to dinner and would go out with my mom and help her. So I like that. Flight was not fun going there. There was a lot of issues. Coming back, it was fine until I arrived in the States airspace and there was a storm, and I literally thought I was gonna fly out of my seat because we hit some turbulence, and I was like, what the hell? I had to like grab onto the chair in front of me because I was like, I'm gonna come out of my seat. So yeah, that wasn't fun. Yeah. Let's see. Whoops, I know. Yeah, it was not fun. I don't know what this is. This is another Squid Game. This says something says ASMR, so I don't know if this is like something to eat as ASMR. This is Korean cracker. This feels like a giant ball. It's like a giant ball. Then I bought You know I have to buy cookies. So I was like, Moonlight cookies? Moonlight vampire cookies? Yeah. So they're just some like chocolate covered cookies. Maybe scrunching the bag. It's in Korean. I'd have to ask. I could ask my friend. I think it's probably just for eating because there's like little tiny pieces here. But yeah, it was a good time seeing them. And then I got more Kit Kat. Regular Kit Kat. Okay, I don't know, I saw a lot of Squid Game stuff. I think there's a chocolate bar with nuts in it. Just says Korean chocolate. I'm gonna get it. Crazy. Imagine if there was somebody who has Korean here now. Wait, can you read Korean? Tell me what this is. I don't know what it is. Oh, this was from the German store. Mars bar. It's the European chocolate. Well, because season 3 just came out, so I don't know. They just had it. I haven't seen this in a Korean grocery store here, but they had it over there. I'm just wondering why it says ASMR. I haven't brushed up my Korean like 10 years. I'll ask my friend. She's Korean. I see her on Saturday. I mean Sunday. I don't know what it is. I'm not gonna open it though. This one's pretty clear. It's just chocolate with nuts. I'm not sure what it's related to. Like this? Or this one? I don't know, because she like shoot lasers from her eyes. So I'm not sure why a giant ball would be related to it. Yeah, it does seem like a rice cracker. I guess they're like, yeah, buy this rice cracker for ASMR. Yeah. So those are some snacks. I got some more. The flat looks like it, yeah. I'm not gonna like open up and eat all the stuff because like it's late, but I will try some stuff. I do obviously want to talk about my trip too, but I have a lot of stuff. I'll just go through, show them that stuff. This is from the German store. Hazelnut's pretty popular there, so this is fine Italian hazelnuts. It's like, you know, rolled. Yummy. If I use my brain, I think best guess might be baked potato slim cracker. I'm just wondering why I said ASMR, but I guess it's funny for a snack to say ASMR. Haribo is a German. I got this at a German store. Haribo actually comes from Germany, so these are frogs. So you can see they're green on one side and they're yellow on the other. I don't know. You did the Googles, it's fine. This is also from the German store, Milka. This is like a cow spots. Cow spots chocolate. So, I mean, European chocolate. I already ate through 2 of these. I'm not gonna lie. I just love these cookies. They're like light and airy with a little bit of chocolate on top. And they're just bagged. And I already ate like 2 of these, but I'm not gonna lie. It's branded as ASMR because all the Asian... Oh, the mukbang streamers. Oh, you guys want me to crunch in your ears? And then everybody goes away. Get some chips. Because, you know, everything... We got too much sweet. Sour cream and onion. Chips. Moving this stuff. What else? I love these high chews. Salted caramel. When I get American ones, they're all salted caramel chews. They always are sticky in your mouth. These are not. You can find them in American stores sometimes. If you do, I recommend these if you like salted caramel and not sticky. What else? You know, because this is pretty popular. They don't, instead of Gatorade, they do Pocari Sweat. It's just funny because it's called Sweat. Hydration drink. It's a Japanese drink. They use it for hydration. And the name is funny because it says sweat. Sushi gummies. I don't eat sushi, but I'll eat sushi gummies. They're gummies. You haven't tried Pocari? Oh wait, this was another one from Daiso. It's an interesting taste. I mean, this was from the dollar store. Oh, that's cute. Oh wait, this is, oh, clear card. Okay, we got an Amelia clear card. Not bad. Oh shit. I don't know. I think this is coffee. It was like Boss and then Pokemon, and I saw Eevee. I was like, I'm just gonna get it because it has Eevee on it. If I don't drink it, it's fine. It goes on my shelf of anime drinks that I don't drink. Boss Less Sugar Evolution, that's what it's called. Yeah, I think this is a coffee, but it's like so small. And it has Eevee on it. Eevee coffee, I'll take it. And that's pretty much most of the stuff. And if anybody wanted to know, that's Les Seraphim that's playing because we got a card. I did cheat because I was mad because there was no figures. I couldn't find any. I did order some. I ordered some. Two. To come when I got home because I was like, I can't have a Handcam stream without. So I ordered basket. I am going to have Sailor Moon stuff every time. And we have to have Fate, so I got John Alter. Since I didn't want to have them in a store, I bought them from Amazon. I'm gonna open them. If you guys been here from like a long time ago, I had to throw away all my my figures when I moved, when I got my mold illness, because they were like, you can't keep porous stuff, and figures are porous, and some of them did kind of start to like have, I could tell that mold was kind of growing on them, so I had to throw them away. So through streaming and throwing and stuff, yeah, I've been able to start rebuilding my figures again because I had to like, and I had to get rid of a decent amount of plushies too, because they were like, they're pretty much saying porous things can take the mold spores in them, and if you move to a place that doesn't have mold, it can spread it there and make you sick. So I had to throw away a lot of stuff. Yeah, and that included figures and anime stuff that I had collected. So I'm slowly building up a collection again. Welcome back. All right, so we got a nice Sailor Neptune. All right. traffic, and it was traffic the entire way there. And I'm like the nervous type. I like to be there early, all that kind of stuff. So I was not a fan of that. Hi Ace, welcome on and happy Friday. So there's traffic the entire way to the airport. And then we get an alert, you know, those like emergency alert that came on the driver's radio being like, this is an emergency alert for severe weather. And then like it became severe weather. So it's like torrential downpours. So that was not fun. You're gonna say, yeah, I have to be there. Hello, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. So finally get there. I'm like, okay. Get to the airport. Cool. I checked in online and paid for my bag online. And had a hard time. It wouldn't scan my, like I had my pass on my phone. The little kiosk wouldn't take it. So then, and then like my online boarding pass had no seat or anything. And there was nobody at the counter to take my bag that I had paid for, so I had to like wait like 20 to 30 minutes. Yeah, the weather is kind of like horrible everywhere. Unfortunately, it's just like hot. So then I had to wait for someone to finally come to the counter. I check in my bag and I told them I don't have a seat. And then they're just like, yeah, you don't have a seat. You just gotta go when they're boarding and see what your seat is. I'm like, okay, that's weird. So then I go to security checkpoint. There's no line actually, so that was nice. There really wasn't a line, but when I got through the scanner part where they scan your bags, I was literally waiting there like almost 30 minutes. Not in the line, but like waiting for the bag to be scanned. And we were all, and there's like a bunch of military people, and we're all like looking around like, what the heck is going on? And come to find out, like someone's bag got flagged. It was like a young woman, and I think she had cosmetics in her bag, like big bottles, and you know you can only have like small bottles. And I think she was just kind of like going back and forth with the TSA agent. Like I think she didn't want to throw them away, which I understand they're expensive, but like it's on you, bro. You should know the rules. So like she was going back and forth with him, and that's why like they couldn't scan any more bags until that one was resolved. And like it was going, oh, we're all sitting there like, come on, bruh. Right. And then like I think finally she decided that she didn't want to throw it away and that she would leave. So then she like walked the wrong way, and then the TSA agent was trying to find her to give her back her bag. After that, finally we get our bags and then we can go. And I'm just like don't you like read the stuff like when you pack your bag? Like it's like been that for like decades that you can only take small bottles. Yeah, for a long time now. But she had like big cosmetic bottles and then didn't want to throw them away. I understand they're expensive, but like, what are you gonna do? Like, unless you came to the airport like super early, like you can go back home and like put your cosmetics away. Something I learned while working for places. Yeah. And it's always been like, yeah, there's always travel size, and I check just to make sure. I usually just kind of check because rules change, but it's been like that forever. But anyways, she held us up for like 30 minutes. I feel for anybody that was like maybe catching it late, you know, because they were held up over a person that just was fighting over their stuff. So like that made my nerves run because I'm like, I want to go. I want to get to my gate. I don't have like a seat. So then I get there and have to wait for them to show up, and then it turns out, yeah, I wasn't assigned a seat. So then they were like, they're only gonna assign you the emergency exit seats, which I'm not a fan of, but like I didn't have a choice. So like I got that and the middle seat, which I also don't like middle seats either. So yeah, it was like just a bunch of crap, like just all together trying to like get out. So I didn't like that. It was very cringe. And then on top of it, I was in the middle seat, and I don't know, the guy to my left kept like kind of sitting in man spreading kind of way, so like was always like just pushing up against my leg, and I'm just like, bruh, like, can you not like keep, you know, like, you know, pushing my leg to the side, because it's like then I gotta like, I can't scoot to the other side because there's another dude on the other side, so it's like, what the heck. Yeah. But ironically, on the way back, I was in the middle seat again between two guys. But, and I like this, I'm gonna have to look it up. It was a young man, he was probably like college age, sitting to the left of me, but he had like this cat pillow that was like tube shaped, and he put it between our legs so that our legs wouldn't touch. So like my leg touched the cat pillow and not his leg, and I was like, thank you, just this young man is so nice. And I need to get one of these cat pillows too, so that, you know, because it's not like both people will be smushing you, at least one of them, you could put the little cat pillow there. It was very, yeah, it was really nice of them. Yeah, like I guess it was a boundary, because I've never seen a pillow that specific, but I think it was specifically for that. So I had much respect for that person. Not that they needed it. I actually think both of them are sitting in a way in which nobody was invading each other's space, but I just appreciated that. But yeah, I didn't like the turbulence, because on the East Coast we get some really gnarly storms, and yeah, we had to fly through the storm, hit one of those things, the airplane kind of goes quickly down, and so you're going up in your seat. And there were kids in front of me, and the kids were like, yay, let's do it again, it's like a ride. And in my mind I'm like, let's not do it again, I don't want this airplane to like explode. Seen enough airplane movies where there's turbulence and like the engine goes, so no. But luckily it was just that one big bump. If it came from Japan, I could understand it being a thing. I don't know where it came from. In fact, maybe I wonder if Amazon, let me see, Amazon, if a place has it, Amazon would have it. I don't know what you would call it. Airplane leg pillow? Let's see. No. No, it wasn't that. Airplane privacy pillow? Maybe it did come from Japan, because I don't know what you would call it, but I don't see anything on Amazon popping up. Boundary pillow, I miss the airplane. Boundary pillow? I don't see anything like what he had. It was literally just a tube. It was like the cat in the shape of a tube. I don't see it. So it could, honestly wouldn't be surprised if it was from something like Japan. Well. Airplane boundary pillow. Let's just see a regular Google search. Doesn't show up. Like, so maybe, I don't know. I don't know if it was specifically for the airplane, or it was just like a pillow that perfectly fit for the occasion. I don't see it though. That's fine. Yeah, I'm getting weird. I'm mostly getting ones for your neck, or ones that are like you can move, bend all over. It wasn't that. It was literally just maybe the length of a thigh. Not even. It was more the length of the chair, and it was a tube, and it was like a cat. I guess here I thought, oh, this is cool. They start having those things, but I guess not. Yeah, bendy, but nothing, just a tube. So it could have just been, maybe they got a pillow like that and then used it for that specific purpose. There you go, guys. Anybody want to start a business? Make a tube-shaped pillow, make them cute, and call them airplane boundary pillows. It could have been, yeah, it could have been just a tube plushie that he sprang and used for that. I'm just saying, I would buy 1 or 2 of those because that was a genius idea. Nobody likes sitting in an airplane seat with your legs touching another person. That's a genius idea, to put that there and then it's like your legs just touch a pillow. But I don't see it in Amazon. It's just in the shape of a tube, not like a really big tube, just a round tube. Maybe the length of the chair, and it had a cat on the, like a cat head at the front of it. It doesn't have to have a cat, but it's cute. It was definitely straight, like there was no, it wasn't any bent, like it was clearly just a tube shape. But it could have just been a tube shaped plushie. But it was pretty genius. I'm just saying, anybody that is like, I'm gonna make my own product and sell, I'm giving you a product that, especially if you sell it into like airport, the stores in the airport, because that's where I always bought my neck pillows, is because I would buy a neck pillow and then the next time I would go on a flight I would forget my neck pillow at home and then I would have to buy another one at the airport store. So you just sell it at the airport store and yeah, you'll make a lot of monies. And then on Amazon too, you'll make even more monies. Or maybe, yeah, but I think if you brand it airport, airplane, you know, privacy pillow or boundary pillow, yeah. I was talking about being stuck in the middle seat and then, you know, thighs touching people that are next to you. But on one of the flights, a guy had a, I don't know, it was a tube-shaped pillow that he put between our legs so that our legs didn't touch. And it had like a cat face on one side. I thought it was an airplane pillow. And I was like, later on I'm gonna search for it on Amazon. I just pulled up Amazon, I don't see it. So I was just telling chat, if you want to be a business person and sell your own idea, create a tube-shaped pillow with cute faces at the front of it and call it an airplane boundary pillow, and you will make money, because there's none on Amazon like specifically called boundary airplane boundary pillow. There you go, you're welcome.
It's
We get it,
always the
cheap
short
underscore
person stuck in the middle
BLKBRD.
seat low.
You're lonely.
Kind of like on the second flight though, there actually we were fine, we were all in our own spaces, so technically he didn't need that one. It just he had, and I was like, oh, that's really nice. Now the first flight, no, we were, there was a lot of, you know, spreading out the leg and then like encroaching in the middle seat, and yeah. But what can you do if you're in the middle seat? Doesn't matter if you're short or tall. It's like in the middle, it depends on who is on the sides of you. I think it, I don't know if it had a tail. I just, because that part was behind. All I saw was a cat face and it was long. But there you go. You guys can make money off of that idea. Yeah. All right. So we'll get back to regular streams obviously next week. I do want to do more Elden Ring, although it'll be the same thing as I've never played because I didn't play for like 2 weeks. So that'll definitely be there. We have to start Silent Hill 2. It's gonna take quite a while to play through. So we probably started next. We might start next week. And then we have lots of redeem other like kind of streams we have to do. So I'll sprinkle them in. I'll sprinkle them in. John, I already have I already have John's OC, so that's not a problem. And Mystic I have. Archer, if you're here, I don't know if you had, do you have any like picture that represents you, or you know, some people will like get a little cartoon version of themselves. Just for the donathon, I do owe people some chibi art of me and you know, you guys. So, well, I can't have to have like something to represent you, and it could be, you know, anything, but I don't know what to use. Mystic, I know what to use, and John. Suns and Archer, I don't know. I think Suns might have given me one a long time ago. I have to message him about it. Hey, Nana, welcome on in. That's the person I also gotta get. That's what I gotta do next week too. Learn coding from Nana. But is there any days that are good for you guys and it's storming? I made my own pizza today. I made pita pizza. I used pita bread and then I made my own pizza, so, and it turned out pretty good. I'm doing good. We're finally back. We're finally getting the swing of things. Got a lot of stuff I need to do. But yeah, I have to do a day stream where you guys can order my lunch. So I'm wondering what day of the week maybe works better for y'all. I know it's not normally when I stream. But it would probably be like 10 to 1, somewhere around there, EST. It can be Monday, Tuesday,
Does her nails and didn't invite
Wednesday.
me. Didn't share pizza with me. Rude ass friend.
First of all, I painted my nails by myself. What do you mean? I didn't go to the... I didn't have anybody do my nails. All I did was paint my nails. And the pizza, well, you didn't share your Little Caesars. What are you talking about? You get a bunch of different cat tube pillows by putting on Google tube. Okay, tube pillow. Let me write that. Maybe I'll just look for a tube pillow. Tube pillow. I'll look up, but I'll look that up after stream and see. It won't be on the weekend. It definitely won't be on, because I'm usually busy on the weekend. So I have like church on Sunday, and then Saturday I'm usually kind of out doing errands, so it won't be on the weekend. It'll be during the week. There's somebody usually working from home Thursday and Friday, so I choose Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, just so that I don't have to worry about like, oh, you're too loud while I'm working, type of stuff. So Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, if any of those work. Yeah, but not on the weekend. We could paint each other's. That's true. I'm not really that good at painting mine. I'm surprised it came out decent this time. Like when I try to do like patterns and stuff, that's where I mess up, and I'm like, nope, painting over it one color. Got a girls' night out, some pizza. I didn't know. And actually, honestly, the pita pizza that I made was the first time. I'd never made it before, so I wasn't really confident in it. Because I had I had a pizza. I had a pita bread left over, and I was like, what do I do with this? So I just looked up online. I was like, can you turn it into a pizza? And they're like, yeah. I was like, okay. I'm gonna try. But sometimes you never know. You experiment and it's bad. So I wouldn't have wanted to torture anybody with my experimentation of food. Yeah. 20 hours on the... Oh. Like in one... No. My mind went to one day. But no, that's over the weekend. Weekend is... Oh, technically, yeah. That's like 10-hour days. Yeah, I'm gonna do them during the week, so It doesn't seem like anybody has a specific day that they don't. I might just put in the. Let me just put in the Discord too. Because I need at least one person there for, what do you call it? To be able to pick my lunch. So as long as I have one person there, then it's fine. But I'll do a poll too. Let me see. Polls / poll. Was it this one or this one? Question. What day for day stream pick my lunch? Lunch. Choice A. Monday. Choice B. Tuesday. Choice C. Wednesday. There you go. All right, I'll put a poll there. Prob 10 a.m. to 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. EST. There you go. If you guys aren't on the Discord, put it in the Discord. You can pick which day. As long as I have one person to tell me what they want to make me eat, then we're good. But I'll do that, so that way when I make my schedule for next week, you guys will know. You got a lot of turn. Wait, was that for working? Tourney sounds like games. I spelled that wrong. I was like, why isn't there a link? Discord. There we go. There you go. You're a Zamboni driver? Whoa. Somebody be busy? That's cool. I always found that to be a funny word, Zamboni. We're still playing hockey in the summer? I guess an ice rink can still be cold. I'm thinking about how hot it is. I'm like, okay, who's ice skating? But indoor. Yeah. Busy, but you make some money though. Oh, Chief missed the if you missed the figures, because I told Chad I was mad I couldn't find figures, so I bought some on Amazon. I bought a Sailor Moon one and a Fate one from Amazon to be delivered, so that by the time I did the stream, I had some figures, because I'm like, this is too lame to come back without. So yeah, we did have 2 figures. But John keeps falling down. I don't know why she keeps falling down, but that's fine. She's not holding her sword the way she's supposed to. Her sword fell out. So we have a John altar. And we have Sailor Neptune. There you go. No, she keeps falling down. I don't know how this is supposed to go. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe I did it backwards. I'm missing. No, you can't. So that's interesting. I guess she just falls. I don't know. I'll have to look
Waiting
at
on the
box.
day fate gives my wife Tenochtitlana figure. 4 stars, deserve love too.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if in Japan they did, because Fate's pretty popular. But a lot of stuff just doesn't come here. Because they have so many... You know, like those arcades with like the claw games? Like they have so many of those. Which has a lot of stuff where it's like it's only in there. So how would you even know... A lot of stuff you wouldn't even know they actually had available because they were in those claw games. Unless you're there. I wouldn't be surprised. There's one close. Yeah. Japan has like these really like expansive ones, which is like a ton. Cause sometimes back in the day, I would watch Connor when he would go to those and like have these challenges for the, and there was just like so much stuff of like every type of stuff, and I'm like, so it's just in a claw game? So like, how would you even get this stuff if it's only in a claw game? They didn't make any at all? That's weird. I mean, I guess I would. Yeah, where the workers, yeah, where if you get stuck, yeah, where it gets stuck and they help you. They don't, I don't know, around here they don't do that. Do they not even have like acrylic stands? They have acrylic stands. They've had acrylic stands, but yeah, true. I don't really. Mostly just acrylic stands. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing on eBay. Just acrylic stands. Chibi acrylic stand, acrylic stand, acrylic stand, acrylic stand. Yeah. You right, I don't see. Wait. No, it's not it. That's a different one. Yeah, I guess that. I guess it's just acrylics. I mean, acrylic stands are kind of like, it's figures and then it's acrylic stands. I don't know if they just base it off of popularity of character, but yeah, I'm just kind of like looking, but I just see a bunch of acrylic stands. That's it. And I guess I'm
when
not
MFS
surprised.
don't even make Daki of your fades, you know they don't get anything Lamau.
There's no Monaki either. Yeah. But then I'm like thinking to myself, they have so many characters, I guess it's not surprising that there might be some that kind of goes overlooked. Yeah, I don't think there's much you can do for that. Let me see. I don't know if she would have one though. I don't think that she would, because she's a VTuber. I don't think she would have a figure, but I wouldn't be surprised if Quetsu Soul Scale gets a Daki. I would assume she would get a Daki. So I don't know if that's the closest. Because VTubers tend to get a decent amount of merch. But like they just debuted, so I don't even know. Wait, what do I have a random DM? I don't like that. Alright, a good thing to do is to number 1. Don't even want to. Only followed by one person. I'm probably going to ignore it. Hi, may I have a moment of your time? I have something that I'm genuinely concerned about. I can't even look at your profile, dude, because it's plus 18. And it's stuff I don't even want to look at. Yeah. I'm like, no. And you're not followed by people I know. That's no. So we're going to delete. Goodbye. I'm going to ignore that. That's a bot. I figured so, but it's like sometimes I'll check their profile just to get an idea, and I clicked it and I was like, oh no. Yeah, it's always a bot, but I always like give it the benefit of a doubt to not. I don't accept it. I just click on their profile. I'm like, yeah, this is sus. I'm not gonna. Not for me. Anyways. So yeah, based on the poll, we'll do a day stream, and then we'll have our normal evening streams. I'm thinking Night Rain as one of them, and then we'll start Silent Hill, because I think it's gonna take me around the same time it took me to complete The Last of Us 2, so we just need to get started on it, because it's gonna take like, did it take me like 2 months? I think it took me like 2 months, so it's probably taking me like 2 months to finish. For the Discord anime, you guys already picked the Gundam, so it's just a matter of getting a date for that, because we already have the anime. We just have to get a date for that. So probably for the streams next week, you can expect Night Rain, Silent Hill 2, and probably one chillish stream, because neither one of those are kind of like comfy based. Probably like one comfy based as well to mix in there. So we'll do that. And I will get the other stuff, like we'll just weave it in as we go, because I'll still have to do Jump King. I still need to do the what is it? Miku slash Gundam slash Misa art. I didn't get that because I commissioned the Bunny Girl art and then I like took off for my vacation. So I still need to do that. We'll do Return of Smasher Pass. Like I said, Discord anime night. We know the anime, just need a night. Unsay So stream will just be like redeems. We'll mix that in at some point. Handcam with
it's
a Rubik's
only
Cube.
uncomfy if you aren't unhinged.
Wait, what? Rubik's Cube Handcam stream, we'll mix it at some point. Wait, what's uncomfy? My mind already went. It's just Misa. Wait, Misa. Yeah, Misa Gundam art. Yeah, that's something like whatever it was that you guys wanted. A mix between Gundam and Miku, but using Misa. I didn't get that one. I got the other one. So I'll begin working on all that stuff, as well as like the top people. So John and Archer and Mystic, I will have to do these stuff. I will be working on them, guys. We ended it and then I left, and I didn't have a PC for 9 days. I wasn't able to work on much stuff, and it was hard even to do like commissions, because on my phone it won't let me commission on VGen. So I was kind of like restricted. Not uncomfy, but more like we do a lot of comfy streams here. Elden Ring's not going to be comfy because it's like it's fast paced, and then obviously Silent Hill's going to be spooky. So then we just have to balance it out with one stream that'll be, you know, it could be Rune Factory or something like that. I like to keep it kind of balanced, you know? I know some people will like play a game straight the whole time, or some people will just do complete random. I don't want too much random, and I also don't want the same thing over and over again. Yeah. It's not uncomfy. I wouldn't say it's uncomfy. I just think I like balance of types of streams. I also saw while I was away, apparently, I kind of find this funny. Apparently, what was it? The Last of Us 2, they... It's funny how much they do the same thing over and over again. Although I do kind of applaud them for this, because it's not like a remaster. It's just adding an update to a game for free. So I'm like, okay, this time I won't rail you for making the 7th remaster. It's apparently an update for The Last of Us Part 2, where they now have, you can play it chronological mode. You can play it chronological mode, which is, I think, kind of like how people wanted to experience the game. They released it that way. So basically, it's not done it's basically done chronologically, where you start with Abby, like her flashbacks, and then you do day 1 of both characters, and then you do day 2 of both characters, and then you do day 3 of both characters, instead of like, let's roll you up as one character and then stop, and then now let's make you play the other character. So that's interesting. It's interesting for them to release that as a free update, and to address kind of like the issues that people had with the game when it first came out. I kind of applaud them for that. I think that was kind of cool, except I'm like, can you please work on your games, because I feel like there should be a 3rd one. And at this point, I feel like I think Naughty Dog's not going to have a game on the PlayStation until there's PlayStation 6 at this point. I think they're going to skip the 5 and not have any actual game come out on 5, and probably come out on 6 at this rate. Yeah. Just throwing hands in the comments. You complaining about a free update. No, people are complaining about the update that should have been there day 1. X amount of years later. I'm not complaining about it, actually. I'm glad they did do it, because hopefully that allows more people to play it, at least in a way that they like it. What I find interesting is Druckmann and Haley Gross, so the two people obviously that are on the game development side, left the show. So the show did not do good. Like, the first season did pretty good. Like, that adaptation wise, okay. But reception wise, it had really good reception. Season 2 of The Last of Us show, oh, it tanked. I think they were down like 55% in viewership on the last episode. But I think there are only a couple of episodes where Druckmann and Haley Gross actually did the writing. One of them was like the highest rating episode. And now they left. They're like, yeah, we're leaving the show and we're going back to working on Intergalactic and our other project. I don't know if it's because the show did bad. But I'm like, well, the show's gonna get worse. Because the dude, the HBO guy, I was watching some of the stuff that he was saying, and I'm like, this guy, he claims he's a gamer and claims that he played the game.
Clue 2, Ultimate Definitive Edition, Ellie's Electric Boogaloo, now in 4K 120 FPS with upgraded graphics. Only on the PlayStation 6.
No, I think PlayStation 6 is realistically, I think Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet will probably come out on the 6. because that's the game they're working on now. But I don't think it'll come out till 26 or 27. So I don't know if that would be on the 5. And then they said they're concurrently working on 2 projects, so Intergalactic and then something else. They didn't say what the other thing was. I'm not holding my breath that it's The Last of Us 3. They are working on 2 things. But I think that the show is cooked because the director dude, the HBO guy, he's the one that made Ellie horrible in the show. And some of the stuff he said was just plain really, really weird. And so now that he gets to do everything by himself, I think Abby's side of the story is gonna be really bad. Because I don't know if he really understands, like, I don't know, powerful women. Because, like, Ellie was very powerful in the game, and too, she was very vengeful. She was very competent. She may have been blinded by her rage, but, like, she could get stuff done. And in the show, he was just like, no, like, I want her to be incompetent, and I wanted Dina and Ellie's relationship to be like mother-daughter. And it's like, what? This guy is gonna, like, do it all by himself. I think Abby's side's gonna get really bad. Which the only thing I would want to see from that is the Rat King fight, because that would be kind of cool, but I feel like he's gonna mess it up. Yeah, it's the HBO director guy. He's, yeah, because he was also like, well, you guys watch me play it when Ellie kills Owen and Abby. Yeah, they filmed the scene as it's intended, like in the game, and then the HBO director was like, no, the girl's too small, so there's no way that she could take out a 6-foot guy, so we're gonna change it to be that she accidentally shoots them. And that's how he made it, where she accidentally shoots one and a bullet goes through one and goes through the other. I'm like, really, dude? Even if a woman isn't that tall, like, if she has a gun, yeah, accidentally. So if you remember in the game, we get to Owen and Mel, and then we're like, give us, where's Abby? And then Owen lunges and tries to grab our gun. And then we're like fighting, and then we shoot him and he falls down. And then Mel comes at us with a knife, and then we're fighting over the knife, and then we actually overtake Mel and stab her in the neck. That's how it went down. In the TV show version, Ellie accidentally, she's like pointing a gun at him, and then she's like, he's about to lunge at her, and then she like accidentally shoots the gun, and the bullet goes through Owen and then goes through Mel, so they both die in one shot. And the excuse was that, well, she's a small woman, so she couldn't actually fight a 6-foot man. It's like, okay. That's very, oh, and then it got worse too, because, like,
at this point, just give Maisel a budget and let her direct the show. It'll be better than whatever the hell I've been hearing.
Yeah. No, it gets worse. And then, like, it's an accidental shot. Like, it's literally like, oh, I accidentally shot the gun and it killed both of them. And then Mel's on the ground dying, and then she's like, I'm pregnant, give me a C-section and cut out my baby. And then Ellie's like trying to freak out, like, what do I do? And it's like, what? What happened to my ruthless killer? Why is she like, and then, like, that doesn't even make sense. If you do a C-section, you gotta put the baby on, like, NICU. That's not happening in a zombie apocalypse world, so it's kind of, it's like, yeah, the director's weird. Yeah, my exact same face mistake. But I watched an interview of him talking about, in season 1, all right, when we played the game, exactly, right? Yeah, it's like, why would you add that? And then even if she did do a C-section, the baby would just die immediately because you took out a baby prematurely and you're not in a hospital. And what would be the point of that? Like, I don't know. I think the director is really weird. They should have just kept it, but yeah. But the director, he said some really weird ass stuff from season 1. In the game, when we're with Tess was like the lady that was with Joel in the beginning, right? When she reveals she got bit, she's like, okay, I'm gonna hold up Fedra while you and Ellie run. So she like forces Joel and Ellie to leave the building, right? In the game, you run away and then you hear the shooting, and like you're inferring that Tess died in a gunfight. In the show, it's like, oh, the infected get into the building, and then there's this male infected guy, and he goes up to Tess, and then he like force kisses her with like the mold stuff coming out of, like the tendrils coming out of his mouth. And then like the director was talking about, and he's like, well, you know, everything has love, even mold can have love, and so when they're kissing, like that's showing that the mold has love. I'm like, this guy is smoking something. I mean, first of all, yeah, the zombie guy force kissed a woman, so there's no love involved. And then you're trying to claim to like, oh yeah, this zombie fungus can love, and that's why it force kissed a lady. Yeah. So this is the guy who's now in charge with no direction from the people that made the game. So I think Abby's side's gonna be really bad. Yeah, I've just been keeping up with it because I'm just like, I enjoyed the game.
Using bad language?
Yeah.
How totally unexpected.
Yeah, the guy is weird. And now he has full reign, nobody to tell him no. So I think that, yeah, the show is, to me, dead on water with this guy in charge. Because like Abby, he hired basically a very thin girl actress to play Abby, which I wasn't expecting like a jacked person, but you can at least get like an athletic bot, you know what I mean, like somebody with like a little bit of muscle. I was like, she has no muscle at all, and I'm like, I'm supposed to believe this is the person that like trained to kill Joel and kills the Rat King.
I don't think we can consider sexual assault from a mold zombie counts as love bro shacho.
Yes, exactly, Chief. That was everybody's response when all the comments were exactly saying that. It's like, this is the guy in charge? Okay. Not the game director, it's the HBO director guy. And then like his excuse on Abby not being muscular was like, he was like, well, I played the game, and like the reason that Abby is muscular in the game is because you're playing two girls and you have to have two different gameplay styles, and this is a show, and the show doesn't have gameplay, so you don't need her to be muscular. I'm like, you claimed you played the game. In the game, it's clearly stated many times that she works, she can't sleep, so she works out to like wear herself down. She worked out to like build her muscles so that she can kill this guy that killed her dad. She worked out to become like the top scar killer for the WLF. It's not just gameplay, it's also like part of her story. And the guy just was like, nah, it's just gonna be a regular girl. It's like, I've seen some fan movie. I watched some fan movies made, and they actually are a lot better. On YouTube. I guess I like 2. They were way better. Yeah. Agreed. The guy's a weirdo. But I don't know. I don't know why. I'm hyper obsessed with The Last of Us. I've watched tons and tons of videos, breakdowns. I don't know. I like it. It's grown on me. Number 2 has grown on me. But I was hoping the show would at least be palpable, but it's not. It sucks. I think season 3 will be even worse. So yeah, if you didn't watch the HBO show, season 1 is good. Season 2, not so much. Alright, let me see. Twitch.com. Alright. Hopefully this ad break will get out of here. Alright. Yeah, while we wait for the ad break, I'm gonna go ahead and open up the Twitch. It's kind of late. Mac break. Pocket trash. Okay. Oh no, I'm not reading into that game. It's gotta be something else. I don't care how many people play it. Oh wait, the skeevers are on? We might... Since Cutlet stopped by, we can probably go over there. Let me see. Yeah, we can go over there. Welcome back from the ad break. Okay. Retro. Let me just see. Okay. Alright. It's past 10, so I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll probably just let chat decide. Because I didn't really think about it. So we'll see. I'll be back at the same time tomorrow. Maybe Elden Ring, maybe more Rune Factory. We'll see. Maybe Repo. I don't know. Depends if people are around. Welcome back, Freedom! If there's people around, we can do a community game. If people are not around, I will pick a solo game to play. Yeah. So we'll be back tomorrow. I'll figure something out. Alright, I think I'm gonna send you guys over to Skeevers because I saw Cutlet hanging in here earlier. So only... Right, we should send a love right back. It looks like Des is playing some Baldur's Gate 3 with some Twitch integration. So it'll be like a raid chain. You get a raid from Mystic, and then we'll take on everybody to the Skeevers. Keep it in the friend group. All right, let me go over here. And that slash raid drinking Skeevers. Yeah, we have those. I don't know if he's playing with the funny. I don't know. Last time I saw him streaming this game, the characters look really funny, so I don't know if he still has it. Anyways, thank you guys for hanging out. Hope you guys enjoyed the unboxing and the yapping. We'll be back for some normal content, some gaming tomorrow. Thank you for the raids. Thank you for the resubs. Thank you for the lurks. Thank you for the chats. All of our socials are here, so you can find everything there. I'm still trying to work out the drink stuff because I actually did not receive it in mail, but hopefully we can get that started either way, and then I'll let you guys know when that's active. So that's pending. Hopefully they don't have to resend it and we could just start it. But anyways, I will see you guys later, and until next time, bye bye.
Lisa!